Hey, this is Spartan 300 Therm, and I like StarCraft 2 no matter how bad I am at it. So, this match is a disaster for me, and I really can't figure out why. I feel as though I did most things right, and I'm really having trouble figuring out why, and I'm thinking that maybe if I do it into a video, I can maybe figure it out, because I already watched this match twice, and I still can't figure out why I lost. If any of you have suggestions as to why I may have lost, please leave that down in the comments. So I go for a what's called forge opening, going for an expand here, you know, a pretty basic forge opening. I get some scouting information here. Actually, no, never mind, that's later. So I built some turrets up here, so that way stuff dies horribly. 6 minutes into the game and I got the cybernetics core. Okay, maybe that was a bit late, but even still, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. That was weird, my throat just like filled up spontaneously. And once again, I still think I'm coming down with something, but not sure what. Okay, so you got the gateway coming up, all that good stuff. Let's speed up again. 22, 1. I mean, my macro is pretty nice. I'm micromanaging my economy pretty well. He's got Zerglings coming up. In terms of upgrades, I have 1. He has metabolic boost, so I'd say that I'm ahead. So I got the 2 zealots up. Sentry up here so that way I can warp gate. Oh, I think I know my problem now. I didn't force field with the sentries. That is why. Oh my god, if I'd used those sentries. I'm such an idiot. Why didn't I think to use those earlier? Oh my god. So what are the upgrades now? Pretty sure he gets upgrades later. I also want to know if maybe the upgrades were different. Give him an advantage. So he's getting melee attack. So yeah, he's getting stuff. So now he's going very, so he's going Zergling, Muta. I'm going for Stalker, Sentry, Zealot. Very simple gateway units. Getting the Observer up to scout his base. So the Observer goes. I missed this massive force of Zerglings entirely. The entire time I was entirely unaware. He then attacks me with the mutas. I was entirely distracted by that. I didn't realize that those were there. So then he, from what I can tell, the goal of these mutas was to take out the photon cannons, which they were very successful in doing. My photon cannons are doing as much as they can, but there's only so much they can do. He takes out the photon cannons, it's relatively safe to engage, but he doesn't realize that these are there, but against this many Zerglings, what are they going to do? What I could have done here was that fall back, put the force field here, and then I'd be able to take out quite a few guys and maybe repel this assault. These 2 photon cannons probably could have taken out those mutas with some stalker support, but I just forget to put on the, the force fields. So I warp a DT in and he ends up being a big help. The Colossus finally comes out and I start killing a bunch of Lings, but even still, he's wreaking havoc with his Zerglings. He knows he can take out the Colossus because he has no anti-air ability, so I'm just like, okay, I might as well take out as many Zerglings as I can before he dies. I didn't even realize I had the 3 zealots up here, but then I do. So they go into kill. I eventually am forced to use my probes as soldiers. And all this time, he's building up a force to reinforce with. And now I have no AA because all my stalkers die, so I realize, I better fall back to my main base. And there we go. So yeah, I fall back to the main base. Sorry. I build photon cannons. I forget to build additional pylons, and that becomes a big problem later. So here comes that reinforcing group. He is building up a lot of cash. I'm spending as much as possible to try to survive. I get a bunch of gateways up because I only have 1 gateway left because he destroyed my second one down there. Sorry. So he goes around. He goes directly for the pylon quite smartly, intelligently. I almost took out that last guy, but I didn't. So yeah, I'm trying to deal with these Zerglings as best as I can, but there's only so much I can do here. He's taking out my turrets. My Dark Templar is doing as much as he can, but it's just not enough. I built up a bunch of additional pylons that way I can maybe power those, but they got destroyed. This match is really just a mess. I think my big mistake, though, was my lack of anti-air, but even still, what anti-air could I have really brought? Maybe if I had gotten up a bigger army earlier, because I was going pretty economy heavy. I didn't have enough warp gates, really. So yeah, it was probably a lack of my timing, really. I don't know what else I really could have done here. So now I almost repelled the rest of this assault. Come on. Got the warp gates getting in. Got some more stalkers. Come on, where is it? And, there we go. There's the rest of my army. Someone's like, yes, I have a couple seconds to prepare. No, I don't. Here's like 80 mutas and 12 zerglings. What's the actual number? 2, 4, 6, 8. So yeah, he has 16 mutas. And this match was really just a disaster. I don't know what else I can say. I had the extra base up here, so maybe I could have fallen back, but I'd be really low on tech. Yeah, there's really nothing else I could do. There's only so much that these photon cannons could end up doing here. It's just a GG, utter defeat on my part. So yeah, if anyone has any suggestions as to what I can do for my anti-Zerg build, what I usually do is I go Forge Opening, as you saw earlier. If anyone has any suggestions, please comment below. So, my name is Spartan300 Theorem. A like and subscription are appreciated, and I will see you next time.